how did you end up with doing a podcast while you are in uni studying to be a nuclear engineer?
Yeah, I was like, is there any way I can get other people to explain my homework better to me? Yeah, it was like, I gotta start talking to some other people in the industry.
Yeah.
And like, for me, I learn better when I'm like explaining things. And I'm like, okay, I gotta like explain it, I gotta break it down. I need to have somebody else explain these concepts to me. And I'm like, man, there's just so much within this space. And I love learning. Okay. I think I have a background of teaching, and I worked in a science museum, did a lot of like kind of creative sciences for like second through eighth grade, and really translating really technical science topics just to the grade level that they're at. Like, I think kids are really smart, but we sometimes dumb it down too much for them. So for the podcast, I was like, all of these topics are so fascinating. But I think a lot of times when you're listening to a podcast or you're trying to get into the industry, it is like really, really technical. And so you got like two technical nerds just talking to each other. And I'm like, there's not really an entry point for people who are like, hey, I want to learn more about this industry. Like, where do I start? That doesn't make me feel like an idiot. And I was like, I could probably tackle that. I could probably help out in terms of um, kind of creating the groundwork of some of the conversations that are happening, breaking down like the technical terminology as well as all of the acronyms. There's so many acronyms in science, but in nuclear as well. And
Yeah.
I think the nice thing is there are a lot of scientists that were really interested in sharing their story. And I think I'm like, that story is in and of itself just like crazy. You're like, you're just sitting as a bill collector one day. You're like, you know what? I think actually I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to do something completely different, and really just showcasing for people like the ability to pivot and change, the ability to like go, if you want to do something, just like go do it. Really leveraging a lot of the storytelling that's like around nuclear science. I thought was really helpful of like, yeah, it's super technical, but like there's people behind this industry. There's people who learn this. It is accessible because of the people inside of it. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I started.